Today I'm going to show you how to crochet the body of the bunny that we are working on. This is a second part of our crochet along. I'm using the same yarn. I'm using this one in blue for the body, and also so here is the yarn that I'm using. It's all in the first one part, so if you haven't watched that one, here is a little part from the first one where I'm starting to make the head, and also I'm showing the yarn that I'm using and also the hook and everything. So please go and watch this part first. The written part of this pattern you can find on my blog www.yarnily.com, so go ahead and follow along on my blog as well for the written pattern. Also, if you aren't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to this channel, and also you can put on the notifications so you will notice when I publish the third part of the bunny. So like part 1, we're gonna start with a magic ring, and we're gonna crochet 6 single crochets in that ring. I'm not gonna go through all the first steps of the first part because it's exactly the same as on the head, so I'm gonna leave I'm gonna write the pattern also. I'm not gonna explain it to you how you do the first 7 rounds. But first of all, when you have done your 6 single crochets in that ring, so here are my single crochets, you're gonna pull the ring closed, and we're gonna do an increase in every stitch. So grab your stitch marker. I like to use a strand of yarn, and then you can count your way backwards to find the very first single crochet, and you're gonna insert the hook there, and you're gonna do 2 single crochets in each stitch. So if you find that I'm crocheting too fast, you can also slow down the video in the settings. Just go to the right, and you can also speed it up if you think I'm too slow. But here I'm just gonna do 2 single crochets in each stitch. So here 1 and 2, and here is also 2 single crochets. And now you're gonna end up with 12 single crochets. You're gonna pull up the stitch marker, and then in the third round you're gonna increase in the second stitch. You're gonna repeat all the way around until you have 18 single crochets, and then in the next round you're gonna increase in every third stitch until you have 24 single crochets, and then you're gonna increase in every fourth stitch and in the 5th stitch. So this is how you're increasing until you have 42 single crochets. Also, you can watch this video to get the full pattern on how to do it. But here I'm just going to show you here 1 single crochet and increase in the next. Repeat this all the way around until you have 18 single crochets. So here is the chart. You're just going to do 1 single crochet in the next, increase in the next, repeat 6 times until you have 18 single crochets, and then 2 single crochets in the next, increase in the next, until you have 24 single crochets. And you're going to repeat this until you have 42 single crochets. So when I have done my 7 rounds here, I'm going to come back, and we're going to make the next part of the body of the bunny. So when you have increased and you have 42 stitches, we're gonna, when you're doing the last stitch, the last increase stitch on round 7, you're just gonna finish the stitch with a new color. So I'm using blue here. So I'm just finishing with blue, and you're gonna go through the back loop only on your next stitch. So here is the front, and there's the back, and you just go there, and you're gonna do 1 single crochet in the back loop only. On here also in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the back loop only in each stitch. So we're going to use that other stitch when you are making the dress later. So we're going to only do 1 round in the back loop only. It's called BLO if you're reading a pattern. So here the back loop only, 1 single crochet in each stitch, and you're going to repeat this all the way around, and you have 42 stitches. So now we are on the next round, and you're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch, and now we're going to go through both loops like normal. So here 1 single crochet in each stitch, and you have 42 single crochets. So go ahead and repeat this all the way around. Next round is 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to do 1 decrease in the next, go through the front loop only on the next 2 stitches, grab the yarn and pull through. I'm going to show you one more time. So do 5 single crochets. And go through the front loop only on the next 2 stitches, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over and pull through all loops. You're going to repeat this all the way around. And now it's very easy. We're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch for 4 rounds. So pull up your stitch marker and do 1 single crochet in each stitch. You should have 36 single crochets now. So go ahead and repeat this. Just going to do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to do 1 decrease in the next. So go through the front loop only on your next 2 stitches and do your decreases. Repeat this all the way around. So here 1, 2, 3, and 4, and decrease in the next. Now after this round you should have 30 stitches. Next round we're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch, and you're gonna do this for 2 rounds. So round 16 and 17 is 1 single crochet in each stitch for 2 rounds, I'm sorry. So when you're done your 2 rounds, we're going to do another decrease round. This time we're going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to do a decrease in the next one. And now in the next, 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to do a decrease in the next one. You're going to repeat this all the way around until you have 24 single crochets. In the next round, we're going to do 2 single crochets. So pull up your stitch marker, 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. And then you're going to do a decrease in the next stitch. So go through the front loop only and do your decrease. Repeat this all the way around, 2 single crochets and decrease in the next until you have 18 single crochets. When you're done with this round, we're gonna insert some filling materials. So I'm just putting here the stuffing in. So put in smaller chunks of stuffing, not like I did. Do them a little like smaller balls and put them in there. You can also put a bag in of sand if you want your bunny to sit and to have a little weight. Just adding here the stuffing and making sure it's not too much and not too little, because if it's too much you can see the stuffing through the stitches and we don't want that. So here you just kind of have to feel how much stuffing you need. In the next round, we're gonna do 1 single crochet in the next, and you're gonna do 1 decrease in the next. So here is your decrease stitch, 1 single crochet in the next, and 1 decrease in the next. You're gonna repeat this all the way around until you have 12 single crochets. And now for the last round, we're just gonna do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So you have 12 single crochets. And go ahead and put 1 single crochet in each of that stitch. It's a little hard to crochet on camera sometimes because I'm sitting in a little, like, I have a little box that I have for the lighting and everything, and for the background. So this is why it's sometimes hard for me to hold the yarn. But I hope it's okay. And now we're just gonna cut the yarn here. And you can add more stuffing if you need. I'm gonna do a slip stitch in the first stitch. And we're gonna finish off. So I'm gonna add more stuffing here later. But this is how it looks. And now we're gonna make the skirt of the bunny. So you remember here on the last, on round 8, we crocheted in the back loop only. Now we're gonna use those stitches that are left over to make the skirt. So grab your yarn. I'm using the same yarn as I did. Now we're just gonna pull here, pull the yarn through, and I'm gonna do 2 chains. And now I'm gonna do 1 double crochet in the same stitch. So do a double crochet there, yarn over, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So go ahead and do 2 double crochets in each stitch for the entire round. So here 1 and 2. And now go into the next. Go through the loop that you find there and do 2 double crochets in each stitch. You can also, I'm making 1 round here, but you can also add more rounds afterwards, but I'm going to go ahead and crochet around here. So I'm going to show you some more here. Go here through that loop and then do your double crochets. You can also do a half double crochet. You can play around here if you want to, but I'm going to do double crochets. So here I am at the end of my round, and just go through the last stitches as well until your round is complete. Here is the last one. It's a little hard to see here, but if you want to go further, you can just do a slip stitch in the first single crochet, first double crochet here, like I'm doing, and you can just crochet 1 double crochet in each stitch to make your skirt longer. But I'm going to leave it like this. I'm just going to cut the yarn, and you're going to weave in your ends. So here I just like to pull the yarn through like so, and then you can just weave it in. And here we have the body part of our bunny, like so, and you can just see how it looks. Don't sew on the head just yet, because we can also crochet the arms on the body. So next Sunday I will be back with the 3rd part, and we're gonna make the limbs for our body, and soon it will be ready. I hope that you liked this one. I thank you for watching. I wish you a nice day. Goodbye.